First of all, congratulations on the success of the show so far, and you've been brilliant.
Thank you.
So what can we expect from your characters on season 8?
Ooh, go ahead. Tell them everything.
Surprises.
Yeah.
What can we expect from your characters?
Well, we can't discuss our characters, but what we can say, correct me if I'm wrong here, give me a slap if I overstep the mark.
I would love to.
I know you would.
Yeah?
We normally spent 6 months shooting 10 episodes. That was the usual from season 1 to 6. And Mr. Benioff let the cat out of the bag when he said that we spent almost a year shooting 6 episodes. So by definition, they're going to be bigger. They're going to be more epic, and there's not an actor or anybody involved in this that didn't work on some of the sets and some of the things we're looking at, going, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. It's astonishingly big. It's epic. The last season.
Okay, that's good to know. What did you enjoy most about playing Ser Davos?
Well, the fact that he was like a decent man and inherently good. It was a big stretch for me. I heard that. Listen, you want good writing when you're an actor. You just the one thing that you absolutely crave for is beautiful words to say, and this that was the joy of playing Davos, is that I had beautiful words to say.
Carice, your character is strong and ruthless and fierce, but then she becomes more transparent later. So how did you approach this trajectory?
Well, of course, I didn't know from the beginning on what was going to happen. So for a few years, I was like, is this woman going to ever, what are we going to see from her? Because someone can't be that sure of herself for such a long time. There must be, and we're all human beings, there must be something underneath. There must be something coming. And luckily it did. And it was a challenge for me because it was a character that I didn't immediately get or didn't immediately sort of was very close to me in any way. So it took me a while to sort of embrace that character. And then when I really did, then sort of the cracks started to come into her character, and I really loved that. So I'm happy with her arc.
All right. How would you describe each other as scene partners?
Oh, Jesus.
That's still with the lawyers at the moment. We're still discussing where we're told not to say anything.
No, we're joking. I couldn't. I'm honest if I say I couldn't have done this without him. Really, in a way. No, but it's true. I mean, in moments where I felt very insecure or I just felt not right with myself or in the situation in my life, whatever, he was always there because most of my scenes were with him. And as much as he can be a goofball and can be fucking annoying, he most of the time makes you laugh and tells you the right things at the right moment. So I actually really found a friend in him as a colleague.
Yeah, well, you see when the cameras are off, what she actually says. She beats me. She hits me with sticks and stuff. I have to say, I have to reciprocate that. We did a job together before we started on Game of Thrones. So when you knew you were coming into something that was gaining notoriety and you're stepping in as a new member, not the original first season member of cast, to have somebody there that it takes away a lot of the nerves. You don't feel so much like a stranger, and you're both going on the journey together. So for the last actually 2000, this is their 9th year since we started. 2010 we did Black Butterfly. So this is kind of 9 years we've been working together, and we're still talking to each other. It's hard to believe. Anyway.
Well, on that note, my last question is, the show really has a way of creating some epic death scenes. So if you could choose the way her character dies and vice versa, how would you end up?
Very curious.
That'd be easier if I thought about it in real life. I could come up with a quicker solution. I've actually thought about that a few times. How a character would die. I don't know. You know those dogs that ate Ramsay Bolton in whatever it was after the terrible things he did to Sansa and everybody else. Yeah, Melisandre would look well with a load of those Spanish fighting dogs tearing her asunder.
Nice.
Do you have something in mind for his character?
There's just sort of a stroke where he just sort of...
A stroke? Thanks a lot. It's like, ugh, just over. Thanks for the bit of drama. I gave you fighting dogs. I gave you a
but
fantastic
I wasn't
exit.
finished yet. Where you just start talking sort of weird language, and you start sort of losing it a bit, and then
Like in tongues, or just like Bell's palsy that I just think on. This is awful, awful. It's such an ignominious way to go.
oh no, I'm joking. It's very not funny, a stroke. But no, I as an audience, I would definitely want him to have a very spectacular death, because I think as an audience it's a big loss to lose him.
Yeah, and I hope that definitely doesn't happen in season 8. Thank you so much for chatting with us and wishing you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.